Hello, everybody, and welcome to another Spider-Man Through the Omenpaths Draft here on the channel. Huge shout out to Wizards of the Coast for the free preview account so I could get this recorded early. We are playing pick 2 draft, so twice as many picks in each pack, half as many players. So we'll see if we can do some good things. Okay, our rare is black-green. It is very strong. I've seen it in play. My opponents have played it, and it kind of wrecked me with it. But it is in an unsupported color combo, so starting with it's a bit tough because you don't necessarily want to play black-green, but it's a good card. Then we see like Infernus, we see something which is just a way to like get extra lands into play and then be a pretty good sized creature in the late game. I like Snatchback a decent amount. It's been a little bit worse than I thought it would be just because there's some pretty good enters and leaves play effects, which makes it tougher to use. And then there's like Favored Fighter, which I like. Just been a really hard to block creature. Janai and Hoppy's pretty solid. So lots of interesting things. I think I'm going to take Favored Fighter and Snatchback. I've been pretty okay just casting like taking monocolored cards early. I think Janai and Hoppy's better than Snatchback. But I want to be sure that I want to make the most of my early picks, and I feel like I've been wasting a lot of early picks on cards that I'm not even remotely close to playing. Okay, we're taking Leyline Weaver. I think this card's almost always a windmill slam for me these days. It just fits into every deck because it's green and red, so pretty much every deck can play it, and you just are always happy playing this on turn 2. And then there's Krobel, Envoy of the Bog. So again, not every card fits into every deck, but Krobel's pretty good as a top-end card, I think. Opulent Ballet is pretty solid. But yeah, Krobel's nice. Dreadfang's also pretty solid, but I'm trying not to take the multicolored cards early. Even as I'm finding my lane, it's just nice to have more optionality. Okay, this card's hilarious, but I don't think it's very good. My opponent played this against me, and it led to a very amusing game. There's Lavaborn Goblins, though, which I think is fantastic and makes you really want to have good discard outlets. And then we could take Skittering Kitten to go with it as a discard outlet. We could also just take Chizak. Just Giant Guy. Let's just take the Chizak. We can play red-green. Now there's Zan. Really good card. Treat Trolley. Not loving the blue cards I'm seeing. This card's like solid in the right deck, but I don't always like it. Aggressive Symbiosis can be a discard outlet. This can just be a red-green 2-drop. Yeah, let's just do it like this. We wield Infernus. We wield Full Throttle Fanatic. I don't love Full Throttle Fanatic, but it's a card you can play. This card's not the best either. I've not seen that card do much. Perfect. We're just getting more cards that can go into our red-green deck. We even got the kitten back. Perfect. So red's looking open. Here we're going to just take the web spinners for sure. I do think red-green is open. Or open enough. We got like a late Zan, Chizak late. We could. I don't think we have enough black to try and go into that deck. And let's just take Shock. I really like Shock. Yeah, Arachnologist is fine. Rendezvous would be good with like Mayhem or Lavaborn Goblins. But yeah, let's just do it like this. We get another Lavaborn Goblins. And we get Perilous Lunge now. Fight Spell, another Goblins. Kefon's been quite good. Galvanized Workforce is pretty solid too. With a couple Lavaborns, I definitely want the Skittering Kitten now. We could play this on the splash, potentially. I do think our green cards are worth playing. We have some good ones, but we have this to go get a swamp, potentially. We have this to make a treasure to splash it. So splashing a black card is not the end of the world. It's not that difficult. And this card can also help us, so Scout the City could be useful, but I think we're in okay shape here. We don't want that. We don't want Snatchback. I don't think we really want Crowble, but we could consider splashing these two top-end cards. I just don't really know if we need to. Kitten's pretty good with 2 Lava-Born Goblins, though. Just a lot of creatures. Not a lot of interaction. Definitely going to take Romantic Rendezvous. And then I guess we could take Miasmic Mist. Do I want another Full Throttle Fanatic? Probably. Just would rather take that just to send the right signals. Stay out of red, folks. Okay. Okay. Pack 3. What are we working with here? Well, our cards are not looking great. Oh, actually, no, we get a Dreadfang. Dreadfang's great. So we get Dreadfang. And I think Eccentric Arachnologist is great for us because it helps us cast our 5-drops on turn 4. Helps us with a black splash if we decide we want that. We'll hopefully wheel the Skittering Kitten and the Wardens of Silverweb Summit. And yep, looking pretty solid. Okay, now we get Terrific Team Up and Sadistic String Puller, I think. This card's really strong, but I don't really want to splash if I don't have to. This card's really good, and Chizak is also solid. We have this is a discard outlet, this is a discard outlet. We're probably going to play the second Skittering Kitten that we wheel, if we can wheel it. Hopefully we wheel it. And then we have that as a discard outlet. Okay, this card could be okay. Dreadflame's definitely getting into the pile. Arachnologist. Very tempting to take here. Again, for the splashing purposes. Crash. Plays well with these 3 cards, but that's not that many. Let's just take the Arachnologist. Definitely taking Rendezvous. And we'll take Kivney. Because we can discard Kivney to something and then cast it. And we're already planning on splashing black. Perfect. Just what we were hoping for. 2 more discard outlets. Sure, we'll take these. These cards are not particularly relevant for us, but... So now we will splash black for the new and Suma, I think. New and Sumi. I don't think we want Crowble, because one of our splash sources is a thing like this. So we play 1 Swamp. We have Zan, that's 2 sources, and we have Favored Fighter. That's 3 sources. And then we have 2 of the Archaeologists. Yeah, so those are our... I think we can cut the Opulent Valets. And then we can cut... I don't think we need new and Sumi. It just makes our mana a little bit more awkward than it needs to be. Arachnologist is still good though, I think. How many spiders do we have? 10 spiders, so we're gonna have stuff to put counters on in the late game, and the ramp is helpful. This is interaction, this is interaction, this is interaction. This is interaction. This is kind of like a cutesy card. Maybe we don't want it. Maybe too cutesy. So we do have ways to cast it normally, and it is pretty powerful to have more stuff to discard. Let's see. I don't really want Full Throttle Fanatics. Let's just cut 2 of those. And then we have 3, 4, 5, 6. These are also kind of 3s if we count them. Got one of those. Call it a day. Seems pretty reasonable. I really want to try the Kivney anyway, so let's just do it like this. Kivney's probably not the best to play. No, but as we get ready, I want to shout out the NicolaiBolas Patreon, patreon.com/NicolaiBolas. If you've been enjoying my videos and you'd like to support my mission to make draft more accessible for everyone, patreon.com is the place to go. And you also gain access to cool bonus content like my card-by-card tier list and Format Thoughts document. Special shout out to those who support at the credits level. It makes a huge difference. And let's get into the game. Okay. On the play. This hand is not keepable. I almost kept it. It's just not. Okay. This hand is much better. This card into this card, potentially useful. Perilous Lunge does not love playing with Full Throttle Fanatics. But if they don't have a 2-drop, then this works out pretty well. Or a 2-drop they want to keep safe for some reason. Okay. This is pretty decent for me. The Kivney is not looking good, as they say. So they have a legendary spider hero now. Yikes. So let's just kill the spider, I think. So they can give their guy double strike. It's a May ability. They don't have to discard the card. What the heck is happening? They're playing 4 colors? Please don't have the Spider-Man rare. Okay, so that's kind of annoying. So they hit me for 6 here? No, they do not. Okay. So they didn't want to attack me, yet they discarded anyway. Interesting. So they traded 4-2 for 3-4. Okay. That's not the best. I do not like my position, Sam I am. Okay, let's see what they get. Nice little value play there. like to have a 3/2 menace. I think that's a good trade for me. I should have done it pre-combat, though, but I didn't know exactly what I was going to draw off the kitten, but I should have attacked before playing these guys. Because now if I draw my Mayhem thingy, okay. Literal worst draw. Even a mountain would have been way better. No attacks. Do they really have the 5-color spider guy? Yep, of course they do. No, they don't. They don't have red mana. Oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness. The 5-color spider mythic is gnarly sometimes. Okay. This is a good trade for me. 4/3 for 3/2. Menace is something, but maybe I should have traded with the other guy. You're kidding me. Oh my gosh. That card's unbeatable. Just never winning it again is, yeah. Okay. We're just having a normal game and then someone plays just that card, which I can never be. Oh my gosh. There's some super strong cards. That's a contrast for you. Only getting 2 lives in these drafts is really tough because you play against one Doc Ock. I mean, that's what the card is in the real world. And you play against one Doc Ock and then you're just like, what do? I can never win. They drew 7 cards. Okay, this is pretty solid. I think I probably shouldn't be playing the Mayhem guy. Oh, turn late Skittering Kitten. You could have done some damage. Skittering Kitten's not really my jam, but you know, you do what you gotta do. I'm certainly not blocking. Okay. Let's just hit him for 5, I guess. It's not my favorite play I've ever made, but it'll do. Oh my gosh. Cheering crowd seems really bad. Let's see. So I can go up to 2, 5. Yeah, we'll add a counter. Because then I can play this thing and Deathflame Burst, right? So I'll have 4, 5, 6 for the thing. It'll untap when I play Chizak. Then I play Deathflame Burst, yep. Yeah, that seems pretty good to me. This card is insanely strong. It fits into every deck because of the hybrid nature of it, and it's just like always doing everything you need. Okay. Yeah, they're just super dead now. Let's buff this guy, actually. So we have 2 big threats. And then we won't attack with Weaver because we can start growing it with this guy. Oh, they have a board wipe. Gosh darn it. They have the Villainous Wrath or whatever it's called. Oh, what is this card? Oh. Interesting. I guess we get punished for, we got punished for, not putting the counter here, but I really wanted to put the counter there on my favorite fighter. Yep. Sure. So now any of our, if we draw one of our goblins, even if they do board wipe us, we can still win. Boom! Got the victory. Holy heck. Oh, we're on the board. Let's go. Scrapping it out. Game by game. Okay, we're definitely cutting the 2-1 guy. This guy is not good enough. We only have 3 2-drops right now. Let's just add... I really would like to add a 2-drop. I could add this guy. That seems okay. It's not my favorite, but for curve reasons, I think we should do it. I mean, this card's better, but our 3-drop slot's a lot more full. We could also go, if we have a Skittering Kitten and our... Do we have the 4-3 in our deck? I think we might have one. But that can be a nice way to get an extra bit of stats on the board early. I really like the Mayhem cards. They're super fun. They're super fun. Super cool. But yeah. This format has proven challenging. But very, I'm starting to get the hang of it, I think. I think a lot of the times in draft, it's all about finding value in cards that are good on their own, and the Mayhem cards are a good way to do that, because if you discard them, then you end up with value, but you usually don't have to go out of your way to make them work. Welcome to another round. We'll keep this. I wish I did not have so many Full Throttle Fanatics. You don't want to draw all your Full Throttle Fanatics at once. Okay, we have the Leyline Weaver, just insane card. Dreadfang's pretty awesome. Let's just get some stuff out there. Favorite Fighter is a really good card. This draw would have been really good, except for the fact that they get to block my 5-drop with their 3-drop and have it be pretty good. Oh, they're playing a 6-drop? Yeah. Okay, Arachnomania. I think this card reads out and doesn't play as well as people think it does. I'll let this happen. They have to play stuff from Exile. Or from the graveyard. I'm definitely down resources right now. Oh. Oh my gosh. This is insane. Oh my gosh. They are comboing out. Holy heck. Okay, well done. That's pretty awesome. They are doing some cooking over here. This is legendary, so it's not as bad, but... Wow. I can't imagine a crazier sequence than what they just did with the Arachnomania. Like... Oh, they already did it twice. Yeah, they only get to do it once. Okay. That was crazy. Hmm. Would I rather attack for 4? Yes. I can't really compete on the value axis here. And now if I draw a big creature, I can... Okay. Sure. I could still easily win this game. It's kind of wild. Oh my gosh, never mind. That's pretty good. That is pretty good. Well, let's just say they're making Arachnomania look like an all-star. Wow, they just played a card that couldn't block. Oh my goodness. This is crazy. Okay, Leyline Weaver makes a lot of sense. Laszlo cannot block. So now they have to top deck something after all of this. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yep. Literal worst draw on my deck, this forest. Because Mountain would have made my guy a must chump. Gosh. I could have gotten them to a little bit lower of a life total. If I had been willing to just discard a card to this. They should definitely attack me here. They could have had a couple more treasures. Yeah, don't want them to keep this on top. Oh my gosh, they keep it on top. That's not a good sign. What does it mean? Okay. We got the win somehow. That's insane. I can't believe it. I mean, if you can't win that game with your Arachno, I mean, this is like the dream rare combo. I mean, and they even copied a Dread Flame. Like, that was some serious stuff. The Laszlo wasn't really doing it. They needed to keep that guy so he could block. They should have targeted my guy with it. But we've gotten to 2 wins. Let's try to keep it rolling, shall we? I'm kind of hoping we can have one of those draws where we just have a skittering kitten in our opening hand and then get a like giant 5/4 haste down on turn 3. That's kind of my dream. I know it's may just be a dream, but okay. We keep this. These full throttle fanatics gonna get some work done. Favored fighter, use the treasure to give it haste. Definitely a thing. The combo, that's pretty nice. That's right. We're only playing full throttle fanatics. Because we go all out all the time. This is Taxi Driver in real life. The IRL version of the cards. I am not a fan of seeing my opponent play a Sarn of the Silken Throne. Sarn is pretty annoying. I don't have any kill spells right now either. That's pretty great for me. Oh my gosh, what a rip. So they didn't double spell this turn. It feels like they're holding up protection of some kind. Because they might have the kill target creature with top power, toughness 4 or greater. Okay, they have that. Just prevent them from getting any advantage. we'll still be able to do plenty of shenanigans. Getting rid of Sarn is important, though. Okay, that's a good trade for me. 3-1 for 3-3. Sure. We're doing this now while they're low on mana. They can't get the counter from this. I know it's a bit spewy potentially, but I have a 4-5 that's about to hit them for 7 when I play this. That's the real logic, is that I get to hit them on a 2-turn clock now. Okay, that's fair. Oh, no. So I can't attack. Because I can't let them get their guy in webbed to get back something else. Oh, they don't even have anything else to get back. Oh, that's terrible. I could have attacked. That was terrible. If I'd attacked, I could have just done more damage to them. Though, yeah, they might have been able to double spell. Who knows? So, once again, Max punished for going for Perilous Lunge, though they would have killed the Chizak instead. Okay. Gosh darn it. I thought we were in a very good position. Like when we had Dreadfang and our 6/6 in hand, we were like very far ahead, and then they just played Selesnya Archivist, and the game was like all of a sudden just over pretty much, it felt like. Oh my gosh. Let's try to find our 5/4 haste, shall we? Nope. Okay, perfect. Just what I needed. Gosh, all I've drawn are skittering kittens and lands this past few turns. Yeah. Well, we tried our utmost to win. I thought we were going to have a chance there. It slipped away, and there was nothing we could do about it. Gosh. I guess trading off our haste enabler was a problem. We traded our 3-1 for a 3-3, and that felt like a good deal at the time, but if we could have gotten our Dreadfang to have haste, or then this guy to have haste, it would have been much better for us, I guess. So they would have also been able to do some in-web shenanigans, maybe. What did we want? We didn't need... Like, if we could have not drawn every single Full Throttle Fanatic that game, we would have much rather had, like, a Wardens or an Arachnologist. We definitely sacrificed some power for consistency. Opulent Valley might have also been interesting. The Skittering Kittens didn't seem good, but that's because we didn't really draw them along with our Mayhem cards. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 Mayhem cards. And, like, Skittering Kitten to play a Lavaborn Goblins on turn 3 is, like, a game-winning combo, I think, in many cases. So, if we could have gotten that going, it would have been good. But kind of some low-impact cards dragged us down there at the end. We maybe could have cut a land for an extra Arachnologist or something. That could have maybe helped. But overall, we did our best, learned some stuff. And if you made it to the end, in the comment section down below, leave #kitten to let me know you made it all the way till the end of the video. That's going to do it for this one, though. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll talk to you next time.